So I guess I'm confused, but who was this movie for? Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're discussing Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry recently premiered on HBO Max and theaters. This semi-live action, semi-animated catastrophe was intended to bring the adventures of these childhood favorite characters to life in the real world. But as it turns out, it's a world in which only they and other animals are animated. And it's a story that focuses as much, if not more, on the human characters than those whose names actually appear in the title. The original Tom and Jerry cartoon was created in 1940 by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. It starred Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse, and the stories focused primarily on the ongoing rivalry between the two. Since that time, there have been countless spin-offs, including theatrical shorts and television series. The strength of Tom and Jerry has always been its physical and situational comedy, as well as the mayhem and destruction that would often follow their efforts to best one another in their literal cat and mouse games. The characters were smart and clever and fun to watch. While we do get some of that here, and I do mean the bare minimum, Tom and Jerry more often than not feel like supporting characters in their own film. There are entire scenes that don't include them at all, focusing instead on the human protagonist whose entire plotline involves maliciously conning her way into a job she's utterly unqualified for. The worst thing about this film, besides the ridiculous plot and incredibly dull cinematography, the soundtrack that didn't fit at all with anything happening on screen at any given moment, is that the story itself is simply boring. And it's boring despite being overly cluttered with characters and side plots that don't make any sense. We don't have any of the original cartoon's humor or charisma, subtlety, or creativity. Tom and Jerry is one of those IPs that didn't need to be modernized or updated, and efforts to do so, especially when they're just thrown together like this, lead quite predictably to failure. It's not a film that would interest children or the adults who grew up adoring these characters, and in fact, it almost comes across more so as a parody. I'm not sure who exactly this film was made for, or even how it got past whatever standards I'm sure exist for approving films, but somehow, here it is. And I cannot at all ever recommend this film. Not to you guys, not to my worst enemy. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.